points a game. 6'7" guard Matt Wyman, number 24. 6'4" guard number 2 Dane Warp. 6'2" guard number 31 Ife Kalajaye. And rounding out the starting five, number 22, 6'1" guard Campbell Shamrock. So Shamrock, Kalajaye, Dane Warp, Wyman, and Burnham for Carroll College. Carroll College comes in here averaging 83 points a game, giving up 70. 82 points a game for the Celts of St. Thomas out of Houston, Texas. They give up 73. Should be an interesting matchup. Third game of the day, just coming off Wiley, Texas's win over Cumberland in the game that preceded this.
Well, Carroll College is their 13th appearance in the national tournament. They're from Helena, Montana, and they are purple and gold with the 2,900 capacity in the Carroll College PE Center where they play their home games. An enrollment of 1,400, 25-7 record, and 13-5 in the Frontier Conference. Looking at St. Thomas, Houston, located in Houston, Texas, an enrollment of 3,000. School colors are red, white, and yellow. They play in the Jerebick Athletic Center, which seats only 800. Had a record this year of 23-10 and finished 11-7 in the Red River Athletic Conference.
Carroll in the white uniforms, we get the tip. The red uniforms for UST, the St. Thomas Celts. Man-to-man defense to start it out with here. In the hands of Wyman. Inside, little baby hook would not go down for Max Burnham. On the push, point guard Kennard Robinson. Pass inside, turn around by Talton, up and good. Paul Talton averages 6.2 points a game. Great position, put it up and score. Inside to Berman, draws a double team. Skip pass over the left wing. Three-point shot won't go down by Dane Warp, one and done. Here comes UST, Kennard Robinson. University of St. Thomas. We'll go by St. Thomas and we'll go by UST in this game. Robinson goes to work, draws a double team. Talton thought about a three, but then gives it off to the 5'9" guard Robinson, who drives in. They're going to get our first foul of the game. Foul on Campbell. Shamrock Campbell. His first team foul.
And this UST team is 1-3 against the Louisiana schools that are also in this tournament, going 1-1 against LSU Shreveport and 0-2 this year against LSU Alexandria. They are the 6th seed in the Dewar bracket.
Shot's going to be rejected at the shot clock. 30-second shot clock ran out. Carroll still trying to get for their first points of the game, trailing 2-0, 18-20 to play here in the opening half. Top of the key, Wyman. The basketball is Campbell. Kicks it off. Open look. Kalajaye is 42% from beyond the arc. This is a team that shoots 42%. NBA three, a little bit short on the miss there by Gims. That was downtown Kansas City. Now this is a Carroll College team, the Fighting Saints, that can launch it. 51% from the field, 81% from the line, and 42% from the three-point line, averaging 83 a game. They can fill the nets.
Oh, yeah, no question about it.
Wyman back out to Burnham. Spin move inside, loses control of the basketball, and Berman thought it was touch, but referee wasn't buying it, so it'll go back over to St. Thomas. UST, the Celts from the Red River Athletic Conference.
Making only their 3rd appearance in the national tournament this year and looking for their first ever national tournament victory today.
Nice up and under move by Oro'o. A 4-3 UST. Battle of 3 and the number 6 seed in the Dewar bracket. Drive to the basket, shot up, good. Matt Wyman. Wyman just a 59% shooter. The lowest of the starters are at 45% from the field. This is a Carroll team that can, the Carroll College team that can absolutely shoot it.
Nice cut.
Open three, gets the back of the iron, but the long rebound gives UST a second opportunity. Drive to the basket, nice no-look pass, and yes! Talton got it to go down. He's got 4 on the great feed by NAIA. (6-5) UST by point. We played just about 4 minutes. 16-10 to play here in the opening half. Game 3 of the opening round, and then an offensive foul. On the pass, left your feet. When you leave your feet when you pass, things like that happen. And that's against Kalajaye, and you don't want to get him in foul trouble if you're rooting for the Fighting Saints. Kalajaye will take a rest. Jovan Shilavan Chenum is checked in. Drive inside, and Paul Talton's starting to line it up.
He is. He looks good.
He averages 6 a game. He's got 6.
He looks good so far.
And it's 8-5 UST. Burnham's got it. Back out. Open shot on the way. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Stick back. Can't get it to go. By Shilvan Chunham. He'll go to the line. Foul will go against Ilea. His first. Team foul number 1. 81% free throw shooter, and the left-hander puts it right up there at end. Jovan
Shilvankinen.
No, not quite there.
Okay.
You're close, buddy, but it's Shilvan Chunham. And I got that from the SID. Second one up and good.
Then that's what we should go with.
He'll go about for 40 points today. So we better be right on cue, and we will be.
Jovan, right? We have that right? Jovan. We may be on a first-name basis with him today.
Heck of a player. First one off the bench. 8-7, nearing the 15-minute mark. Marquez, pull up 3, bang. Ooh. Paris Marquez, you know, he's not too bad from 3 either. He's only shooting 43%. You know, the average is about 33. That's 10 points beyond. You've got that kind of shooter on your team. On defense, you better know where he is at. Burnham's pass inside, double team, but scoring it was Dane Warp. How did Warp catch that?
Great catch.
With two players on him from UST, regained his balance without traveling and kissed it off the glass.
Yeah, great athleticism there to catch it and stay on balance.
Pull up jump shot, bang. That's Marquez again. He's feeling it. He's got the last 5 and 13-9. Little here, baby. Little offense here from Municipal Auditorium in downtown Kansas City. Glad you're with us. 13-9 UST. Burnham hadn't scored as of yet. He leads his team at 19.9 a game. He's got it in the corner. Ball fake, jab step to the basket. Another little ball fake. Couldn't get it to go, but he's an 86% free throw shooter, so you like his opportunities to cash it in from the charity strike.
Well, and Burnham gets 19 points, really 20 points a game. Looking for his first point of the afternoon. He's got it there, and that was really just a second shot attempt. We played 6 minutes in this one. Both teams shooting the ball well. 50% for Carroll, 67% for UST.
And Burnham gets them both. Kalajaye checks back in. Burnham will take a seat. Match Burnham's got a brother on this team, a 6'3" sophomore guard, Chase Burnham. Had an older brother that played here as well for Carroll College. Pass inside, Talton, jump hook. This one rolls around the cylinder, and Siobhan Chenham gets the rebound. No look pass, backdoor, reverse layup, up and good. Cutting along the baseline, Matt Wynham. Carroll College has tied it up at 13. Pass inside to Talton. Ball fake, needs to clear that, needs to clear the paint. Dribble drive, reverse layup, one around the rim, it wouldn't go, but they're gonna have an off-ball foul on UST. Second foul on Gibbs. Third team foul on UST, the Celts. Top of the key, pass to the baseline, reverse up and good. Good penetration by Siobhan Chenham, and finds Dane Warp. He's got 4, and Carroll College leads it by a deuce, 15-13. Into Talton. He'll kick it back out to Marquez, who has 5. Finds himself open, jump shot, hits the side of the rim. One and down, a rebound goes to Warp. Dane Warp playing with that face mask on. Protect that, maybe a nose injury, don't know for sure, but wearing that face mask. Ball is going to be stolen there by Warp. Kicks it open, open 3. Hits the side of the rim, won't go down by Campbell, Shamrock Campbell. Outlet, in transition. Flores gives it up to Kennard Robinson. Into the corner, Marquez has been hot. This one halfway down, wouldn't go. And rebounded by Siobhan Chenham. 15-13, Carroll inside of 12 to play, 11:55 in the first half. Back to the basket. Back out front around the perimeter. Kalajaye's 3 won't go down, and Paul Talton rips down another rebound for UST. 15-13. Winner of this game gets the winner of Stillman, Alabama, and Oklahoma City, the 2 and 7 seeds. That's Friday night. That's Friday morning, 9 o'clock. You'll have that game, partner. Rebounded by Talton. He's going to be fouled on the air ball on the miss. Talton was just there, caught it. And they're going to get the foul. And that's the second on Kalajaye. 2 big fouls on Kalajaye, who's the 4th leading scorer on this team. 4 in double figures, led by Matt Burnham's 19 a game. 2 shots here for Talton's a 67% free throw shooter. Up the line and hits the front of the iron. Matt Burnham will check in for Kalajaye.
Well, Matt Burnham just with the 2 points so far, the 2 free throws that he made earlier in the contest.
Talton hits the second. He's got 7. Nathan Thormalin will check in, number 34. In the corner, open 3, bullseye. Jovan Siobhan Chenham puts it up and in. He's got 5. Layup on the other end, and countering it is Marquez. He's had a nice game. He's got 7 to match Talton's 7 for top honors for St. Thomas. UST out of Houston, Texas. The Celts in the Red River Athletic Conference. Same spot, not the same answer on the miss by Siobhan Chenham on the miss 3. Marquez out at the top of the key, number 5. Goes to work on Matt Burnham. Kicks it back to Formela. Dribble drive, Robinson to the basket, loses the basketball. Here comes Carroll College on the push. Match Burnham, crossover, then loses the basketball. Thought he was fouled. Here comes a 4-on-1 break. Layup is going to be blocked. Ball is going to be ricocheted. It's going to go the way of Carroll College. UST could not take advantage of a 4-on-1 break. And we've got a timeout. 9:54 to play in the opening half. It's Carroll College 18, UST 16.
Terrific block there and not committing the foul, and also the bonus of keeping the basketball. Let's take a look at some stats here early on in this one, about halfway through the first half. Carroll 6 of 13 from the field, UST 7 of 15. 2 made three-pointers for Carroll, just 1 for UST. Overall field goal percentage, UST shooting 44%. Carroll's at 46. From the three-point range, Carroll is 2 of 7 for 29%. St. Thomas has taken just 4 three-point attempts, and they have hit 1, so they're 1 of 4 for 25%. Only 2 free throw attempts for St. Thomas. They're 1 of 2. Carroll has yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 4 of 4 early on in this contest. Rebound edge, a slight edge to Carroll, 8 to 7 in the total team rebounds. St. Thomas has turned the ball over 3 times, and Carroll has turned it over 4 times here. 10 minutes and 6 seconds into the first half of play. Again, the winner of this game will take on either Stillman from Alabama or Oklahoma City. That game takes place right after this one. And that the winner of those 2 games will play tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. The opening game of tomorrow's session.
And we'll have that, partner. We'll be back on tomorrow for the first 3 games. Stephen Davis will have the final 5 games of today's. Again, it's the opening round, day 2. And then every team plays every day until they're eliminated. They call it the toughest basketball tournament in America, winning 5 games in 6 days. Games Friday, Saturday, off Sunday, Monday semis, and championship game on Tuesday. 18-16, 9:45 to play. Out of the hands of Campbell. Top of the key to Wyman. Goes to work. Burnham shot up and no. Wave it off. They're going to get an offensive foul. Player control foul on Max Burnham. That's his first. Team foul number 4. Let me take a look at that. You make the call. There's the low entry pass. Burnham. Oh, I need to see where his feet were. Was his feet touching any of that semicircle? That's a block. Remains a 2-point game with 9:20 to play. In the hands of Robinson. Kick in the corner, going baseline. Shot up and in. Some way, somehow. Oroho Ilea leads his team at 16.4 a game. Hits the deuce. We're tied at 18 as we hit the 9-minute mark. Wyman out front with it against this man-to-man defense. Pull-up jump shot and rattles around the cylinder on the miss by Shilvan Chenum. 3 from the deep, wing up, good. Sam Flores. Flores a 40% three-point shooter. The Celts are shooting 35% from beyond the arc, 45% from all their field goals, so they can shoot it as well. Pass inside, off the glass, up and good. Nice foot movement there. Footwork by Matt Wyman. He's got 6. Back and forth we go. Ball fake. Deep 3 on the way. Hits the side of the rim on the miss by Robinson. And here comes Carroll College on the push. Good transition defense to get back in defense to stop the momentum. back into the hands of Wyman. Wyman with the left hand, pulls up, right hand, hits the front of the lip. Fight for the boards, and UST secures it. Up the court into the hands of Flores, who hit that last three. Looks over at head coach Anthony Medina in his third year, 23-10, 11-7 in the Red River this season. Inside jump hook off the mark, and the miss by NAIA. And here comes Carroll College. Hands of Wyman. Some contact. They're going to call an offensive foul. Bang, bang play. And they'll call the offensive foul on Matt Wyman. First, fifth foul. Let's see if we can take a look at that, guys. I don't know if we have that for you or not. UST by 1, 21-20 on the floor is 3. Marquez, Paris Marquez. Pretty much a perimeter game right now. Pull up mid-range jump shot off the mark, and Max Burnham rips down the rebound.
Now they're still trying to get Max Burnham involved in this game. Still just 2 points, only one official field goal attempt.
Jump shot, free ball won't go. Fight for the rebound. E2 Villa gets the rebound. Another opportunity for second chance points here. Burnham maybe got away with the walk. Villa loses control, gets it back, finds himself open, then just gives a handoff to Wyman. Wyman ball fake to the basket. No look pass inside, and Gilvan Shieldbaum shut up. Hits his 7th point to lead the Fighting Saints. Back to a 1-point lead, and back and forth we go. Two evenly matched teams here in the first 14 minutes of this game. 22-21 Carroll College.
Well, they're going to get a push here.
Wave that foul on Campbell. That's his second. Team foul number 6.
Well, they definitely have a couple of nominations for the all-name team on this Carroll squad. Get a match, a Shamrock, right?
Keep you on your toes. You're doing the play-by-play here. They'll keep you on your toes. Nine on the shot clock. The dribble drive to the basket. Shot up, no good. Goes up against the offensive rebound. And with that good effort, Nathan Thurmalin will get 2 free throws here. See who they whistled that foul on. E2 Villa gets the foul, his first team foul number 7, 2-shot foul, and up and good by Thurmalin. Thomas Ostford comes in. Second opportunity here, 22-22, 5:38 to play, and the miss. UST had nobody to rebound. They sent everybody back, get back on defense. Going to work here is Ward. Over, corner jump shot on the way, leaves a little bit short. Max Burnham's been held at 2 points here, had an open look. Probably his best look of the game. Crossover, some contact, layup up good. Nothing called, but Paris Marquez, he's got 9, and it's a 2-point lead by UST.
Good strong finish there by Marquez.
Absorbed a little contact on the way to the
got
basket.
bumped a little bit by Burnham there.
Ball moving around the perimeter. Short corner jump shot up good. Good ball movement by Carroll College, and Matt Wyman's got 8. He averages 17.3 a game. Second in the team in scoring. We're tied at 24. Five in the shot clock. Deep three on the way off the side of the rim, and ripping down the rebound with one hand is Wyman. He'll bring it down the court himself. Gives it to the trail. Warp goes to the basket. Collision inside, nothing called. Back out, top of the key three, leaves a little bit short, but Siobhan Chenham runs it down for an offensive rebound. Burnham. Back out front, around the perimeter, open three, deep corner, in and out. Tip try, no good. Wyman gets it, no look pass to Berman, score. Great sharing of the basketball by Carroll College, and Matt Burnham's got 4, and Carroll's got a 26-24 lead. Timeout, St. Thomas, the Celts.
Well, maybe that will get Burnham going a little bit on track. Get just 1 of 3 from the field. Coming in at about 20 points a game. Look at that last possession. The ball kept alive there, a little spin move. Nice little reverse layup there by Wyman then kicks it out. It's a good ball movement here by this Carroll team. Leading scorer is Siobhan Chenham with 8. Actually, he's got 7. Wyman's got 8. We mentioned Burnham's 4 points. Leading scorer for UST is Marquez with 9, and their team, his team, trails by 2 to the number 3 seed Carroll.
3:40 left here in the opening half. 2-point lead for the Fighting Saints. Empty pass knocked away. Burnham got around. Talton did not jump to the ball. Burnham just went around him and knocked it away and got the turnover. Get that entry post pass, you got to jump about 6 inches to the ball. Talton jumped away from it. Burnham back over the Ward. Dribble drive, looking for a cutter along that baseline. Jump hook up good. Dane Warp's got 6. Carroll College increases their lead to 4. Downtown 3, yes! Sam Flores dialed it in. Long time area code on that as he got 6, 2-3.
No hesitation either.
Like dialing in Nome, Alaska. That was long range. Going to work, Wyman. Kicks it out, then it's going to be stolen. Shaw to the basket, to the rim, can't get it to go, and Burnham rips down the rebound on the miss by Keaton Shaw. Warp to the middle of the key, gets it knocked off his leg into the hands of Wyman. Burnham ball fake. Goes to the basket, to the rim, off the glass, can't get it to go. One and down, rebounded. Here comes UST on the push. Marquez has it. Gives it off to Shaw. Check that. Over to Malin. Ball goes inside, it's knocked around, loose, and picked up by Burnham. Hands it off to Warp, and the Fighting Saints will walk it up the court with 2:05 to play. And first-year head coach Kurt Paulson wants to talk about it. Think about it, draw up a play here with 2:05 remaining. Carroll College up by 1 over UST 28-27.
All right, we'll take a look at some other action that will be going on this afternoon. And the winner of this game, we already know, will play the winner of Oklahoma City versus Stillman, Alabama. That's the next game, tipping approximately 2:15. These are games in a doer bracket, by the way. Later tonight, the number 1 seed Benedictine will play the number 8 seed Westmont. The winner of that game will take on Pikeville, who was victorious earlier today over Talladega 69-65. Other action this afternoon. At 4 o'clock, we've got Tougaloo, Mississippi, taking on Mid-American Christian of Oklahoma. That's a 1-8 matchup in the Kramer bracket. At 5:45, William Carey out of Mississippi takes on Peru State of Nebraska in a 4-5 game. And then the final game of the evening, Science and Arts out of Oklahoma taking on the Masters College out of California. 9:15 tip. Go from 9 to 9 here this morning / evening.
A lot of basketball these first couple of days. Back out front, back in the game is Thomas Ostafiford. Pass to Wyman. Then I knew what Wyman was trying to do. He saw Max Burnham over there, but Berman had cut to the baseline. Turnover. Those two have played a little ball before. I remember them a couple of years ago playing here. Carroll College, it's almost like an annual visit. They're here a lot. I don't know. I know you've got that stat how many times they've made this appearance.
Yeah, this is appearance number 13 of a 500 record, which means that more often than not, they're winning at least one game every year.
Shot inside, contact. Talton takes a hard hit. That rumble of thunder was Paul Talton hitting the deck pretty hard here. What an effort by number 0 there. You'll see it here. There's the drive, the give, and Talton, all business going inside, draws the foul. He'll get 2 throws here. He's got 7. Free throw up and good. Talton's got 8. Foul was on Dane Warp, his first. Team foul number 8. Just 4 whistles against the Celts of UST.
Talton 6'3", 210 pounds. He's had a nice first half.
Second free throw right through there. No, you're right, Ross. 9 points. It's always an unsung hero. Talton's 51% field goal shooter, 67% from the line. 29-28, UST back to a 1-point lead. In the hands of Campbell. Over to Max Burnham. Center step to the basket, explodes to the rim and scores. Max Burnham, he's got 6. Dad Blaze would be proud of that move. Three from the deep corner, ring the net.
Hello.
Up good. Hello is right. Keaton Shaw making a little impact there. He's got 3, the 6'4" forward. 32-30, 45 seconds to play. Deep 3, Warp tries to answer, can't do it. Only red shirts around that basketball to get the defensive rebound. On the baseline, reversal! I was rooting for him to get that in there. What a move by Vermeulen, but Paul Taunton was there to clean it up. He's in the double figures with 11. 34-30. 4-point margin's been big. We'll see that here in just a minute, that replay. We go to halftime. Shot clock's turned off. Into the hands of Campbell. Max Burnham gets it knocked away from him. .8 seconds left. 34-30 UST, the 6th seed over the 3 seed in the Dewar bracket. Carroll College. And the shot clock got a late start. They may just reset this. This is a short Carroll College bench. I'm counting only 4 players over there on the bench. Into Max Burnham. He'll go to work. Up and under. Yes! With 2.2 seconds left. Burnham's got 8. Length of the court shot is off the mark, and we are at halftime. We've played the first 20 minutes, and our score, UST, the Celts, 34. Carroll College, 32. There's that deep 3 on the shot. Big shot there by Keaton Shaw. Some of the highlights. Paul Talton scoring. Leading scorers for Carroll College, 8 each for Wyman and Burnham, 7 for Shilbon Chenham. For St. Thomas, the Celts, 11 for Talton, 9 for Paris Marquez, 6 for Sam Flores on a couple of 3. 34-32 at halftime. You're listening to the 82nd annual NAIA Division 2021 Men's Basketball National Championships in the Minnesota Auditorium. For my partner, Ross Cashel, this is Mark Miller. Second half actions on the way.
Revolutionizing the game of basketball right before your eyes. We've given it a brand new engine, driving each and every one of us into the data-charged future of sports, harnessing the power of instant analytics, and kicking the thrill of competition into high gear. It's the game you know and like nothing you've ever experienced. Shot Tracker.
This is who we are. We aren't afraid to get our hands dirty, learning and experiencing as we go in the field or the lab. We aren't waiting around for someone to show us the way. We are actively shaping the future. We're not doing this alone either. We're focused on those around us and making an impact here and afar. Created to shift perspective, to tell a story, building an atmosphere of expression. Our vision for tomorrow is brighter, it's better, and it includes us all. We are putting in the work to make it a reality. And it's not just about what we can do, but how we do it and why we do it that way. Pushing to the front of the pack, leading the way, and staying Christ-centered in the center of it all. This is who we are. Welcome to Jessup.
The difference between possible and impossible, it's a person who believes they can, surrounded and supported by others, by us, who believe it too. U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
We were true to the game before there was a game, loyal to the ball before there were buckets. When Spalding created our first basketball in 1894, we didn't follow the competition. We set the standard, and we never stopped innovating, improving, adapting to meet the changing needs of the player and the game. We didn't make the rules. We made the ball.
It's in our passion. It's in our achievements. It's in our architecture and our heritage. It's in the way we innovate and discover. It's how we engage and inspire. It's time to experience it for yourself. Peru State College. See what's in it for you.
Shakespeare once said, "Some are born great, and some have greatness thrust upon them. The rest of us," he said, "have to achieve greatness." We know exactly what he means. Be not afraid of greatness. Achieve it. Benedictine College, where greatness begins.
The difference between possible and impossible, it's a person who believes they can, surrounded and supported by others, by us, who believe it too. U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
Come on, Squirt.
Whatever your financial goals are, a U.S. Bank Wealth Management Advisor can help make them a reality. Talk to one today. U.S. Bank, the power of possible. Each day brings new possibilities. That's why you need a partner dedicated to helping your company reach its goals. U.S. Bank, the power of possible.
This is the 82nd annual NAIA Division I Men's Basketball National Championship from historic Municipal Auditorium. I'm Mark Miller, alongside my partner Ross Cashel. Good one here, Ross. 34-32. I think the biggest lead in this game has been 4, and that came late by UST before Match Burnham hit a 2 to have 8 points in the first half, cut it to a 2-point lead, 34-32.
Well, and both teams pretty even if you look at the stats as well. They're 46% shooting from the field for Carroll, 44% for UST. Carroll, though, struggling from three-point land, 16%. UST at 40%, 10 assists for Carroll and 7 for UST. You know, looking at the free throws in the first half, not very many of them. Carroll hit all 4 of theirs. They're 4 of 4 from the free throw line. UST is 67%. They're at 4 of 6. Talton leads all scorers with 11 points, well over his season average in just one half of play. Also has 4 rebounds for UST, and for Carroll, have 8 points for Burnham and 8 points for Wyman to lead the way. And we'll see here if the Fighting Saints can get Burnham going here. And he started to warm up a little bit toward the end of the half and had that last second layup there to cut this lead to 2. He is sitting on 2 points for a long time in that first half, and he finished with 8. So they're going to need him to warm up. Gets 20 points a game this year. Fortunately for he and his teammates, they're down just 2.
And UST's got it to start the second half. Robinson forces a jump shot. No foul on that, but they're going to get a foul, I think, off ball possibly.
And there's that man Talton again to get the offensive rebound. Didn't get the basket, but he's going to go to the free throw line.
Going to be foul on Match Burnham, his second. UST does not put anybody to try to get the offensive rebound on the free throw, and the miss by Talton. 69% for the season from the free throw line. They lead it by 2, just the start of things here in the second half. And Talton gets the second free throw. He's got 12. Campbell's got it. Back out to Dane Warp, top of the key. Over to Campbell. Skip past it. Ife Kalajaye. Warp's pass inside, and the dunk up and good by Matt Wyman. You can tell this Carroll College team has played a lot of basketball together. Kurt Paulson was asking for a foul on that dunk, but sharing the basketball, making the extra pass. Talton goes to work, loses the ball inside, and Barnum gets it, and they're going to have a foul, and that's going to go against UST. Let's look at that dunk and the extra pass. It's Kalajaye out front to Warp, goes inside, sees his man cutting to the basket. 80% of this game is played without the ball. So the key there is to drive when you don't have the ball. Carroll College did, got rewarded, found him, got the dunk. It's a 1-point game as we near the 19-minute mark of the second half. Wyman goes to work, kicks it around the corner. Dribble drive by Warp along the baseline. Pass inside to Ife Kalajaye. He's going to be fouled by Talton. That's just his first. Second foul on UST here in the second half. Carroll College will have it underneath their basket. Into Warp into the corner. Ball is tipped. Players go crashing along the baseline. Possession arrow will favor Carroll College, and the jump ball is going to be called. Or timeout, check that. Who had possession here? St. Thomas must have had possession, so they'll have the basketball. Nice heads-up play by the Celts. Colleague Stephen Davis will take the next 5 games today. And coming up following this game will be Stillman, Alabama, the number 2 seed against Oklahoma City. Long history of Oklahoma City, and the success that they've had at this tournament is amazing. They'll have the 2:15 game. We'll have the winner of that game and the winner of this game tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
You'll mark that play there. I think it always poses an interesting question. At this point in the ball game, still with 19 minutes left and in a 1-point game, is it more important for you to have the possession, or is it more important for you to have the timeout? It's a reaction. It's a reaction.
You get 5 timeouts a half. That's
right.
it. Now both teams, or you know, so many timeouts per game. Right now both teams have 4, not per half. But it's getting a little attention is Roo Alea. He's the leading scorer for this Celts team. 16.4 a game, leads with 42 blocks. He's been held in check with just 2 buckets, 4 points.
Yeah, just 2 of 7 shooting so far today. Tell you, Talton and Marquez, they have been the high percentage shooters for this UST team this afternoon in the leading scorers.
Robinson, little 2-1-2 zone pressure. They'll try to trap the corners. UST does a nice job getting the ball down the court into the hands of Robinson, their point guard. Back over to Paris Marquez, who hit A couple of 3 balls to go with his 9 points in the first half. And the hedge by Burnham into the corner just before the shot clock hits 0. Jump shot up and good by Kennard Robinson. His first 2 of the game. 37-34, UST by 3. Celts have just been able to keep the Fighting Saints just at bay. Open 3 for the tie. Rattles in and out. And rebounded by Ilea. Into the hands of Robinson. UST trying to add to their lead. Out front, my Marquez. He might have taken a little bit of a shot there. Has the basketball. They'll hedge the screen with Burnham. Kicks it in the corner. Going to work is Ilea, and he's going to be fouled by Matt Wyman. That's his second. Team foul number 2. It's a shooting foul. Into the line is Ilea, who's a 63% free throw shooter.
Shooting 2.
First free throw on the way, yes. Ilea's got 5. Wayman will check out. Jovan Shilan Von Chunham will check in the lineup. Second free throw right through there. 5-point lead. That's the biggest lead by either team in this game at 39-34. Burnham goes to the basket. Gets his own rebound, then gets it ripped away. Loose on the deck and into the hands of the point guard Robinson. He'll push it up. 3-on-3. Gets it to the trail. Back out, relocates. Deep 3-corner shot, in and out. Wouldn't go. Rebounded by Carroll College. An opportunity there. Could have been an 8-point lead. That ball was halfway down. Ife Kalajaya, number 31, wearing the headband. He's out front and drive to the basket. They're going to get a foul as Warp attacked the paint. Paris Marquez is first. Team foul number 3. Kalajaya will throw it in underneath the basket for Carroll to Barnum. Match, and they're going to have a stoppage of play. Could be a shot clock malfunction. Match Burnham, his younger brother Chase Burnham, 6'3" guard. Hasn't got into the game as of yet.
The team we saw yesterday, Lewis Clark State out of Idaho, they defeated this Carroll College team in Carroll's last game, 76-60.
3 on the shot clock, 2-1. Burnham just as the buzzer, and a great feed by Warp. And Burnham's got 10. Wyman's got 10. 2 in double figures here for Carroll College, 39-36. Robinson to the basket, to the rim, up good. Kennard Robinson. Nice drive. Little contact, nothing called. It hits the bucket. Pass inside. Warp underneath the basket. Back out front to Kalajaya to Warp. 3 way off the mark. Rebound. They're going to get a reach-in foul on UST on the offensive rebound by Shilvan Chenham. Leon Marquez, his second. Team foul number 4 with 15:48 to play. Wyman will check back in the lineup, replacing Warp. Turnaround. Ife Kalajaye's shot won't go down. He's been held to 3 early in this game, averages 12.6 a game. Drive to the basket. Robinson really taking control as a point guard here. Pass inside, and Burnham does the same thing. Just jumps in front of Talton. It's the second time he's stolen that interior pass, trying to hit the post. Campbell out front with it. Kalajaye puts it back down around the perimeter. The corner to Burnham. Check that, Wyman's got it. And then airmails went over. Berman's three, in and out, no good. And rebounded by Paris Marquez. Marquez will push it up. Gets the ball back with 14:50 to play. 41-36.
Saints now just 2 of 15 shooting the three ball today.
And that's a team that hits 42% of their threes on the season. Three from the deep corner, no good. Rebounded on the push. Here comes Campbell out to Kalajaye. And they're going to get an offensive foul, and it's going to be on Wyman. That'll be his third. Team foul, number 3 on Carroll College.
Foul on Carroll's number 24, Matt Wyman, his third personal foul. Team foul number 3. Checking in for St. Thomas, number 27, Flores.
I think Kurt Carlson just took a timeout.
Timeout for the Fighting Saints. Frontier Conference trailing 41-36.
Who is going to be our Jimmy John's lucky row of the game? We have one section of one row that's going to get free Jimmy John's. How about fellas? Let's go.
Now UST had a 2-point lead at halftime. They've extended it by 3 points here now. Just 11 points total have been scored so far here in the second half. Neither team really lighting the nets on fire, but particularly Carroll, and I think that's the surprise right now is they're 2 of 15 shooting from 3-point range. Campbell's 0 of 4, Burnham's 0 of 2, Warp's 0 of 4. 0 of 10 between those 3 players, and something that this team is not used to dealing with is struggling from downtown. They're still shooting 43% from the game compared to 44% for UST. Celts, however, have hit 4 3-pointers today. They're 4 of 12 from downtown. They're 70% from the line, 7 of 10, and Carroll is 4 of 4 for 100% from the line, but again, just 4 attempts from the free throw line. Rebounds, just about even, 20 for Carroll and 19 for UST.
Well, UST will have it coming out of the timeout. In the hands of Marquez. Dribble drive. Pulls up, kicks it back out front. Everything's trying to dribble downhill, and coming in, trying to slam it home was Thomas Malin. Lost control of the basketball, but an aggressive drive there by Malin. Out front with it is Campbell to Wyman. Entry pass, trying to get to match Burnham. It's going to be intercepted, and then a foul by Kalajaye, and that'll be his fourth team foul. Carroll has had to work hard on getting shots on the offensive end. Give credit to this Celts defense.
Back in for Carroll is number 2.
Giving up a couple of backdoor cuts, but that coupled with the poor three-point shooting for Carroll College has put the number 3 seed, the Fighting Saints, in a 5-point deficit with 13:49 to play. Deep 3, leaves a little bit short, no one there to rebound except Dean Ward. Carroll College again will try to cut into this 5-point lead. Warp to the basket, runs out of real estate, needs to get rid of it, or then just shoot it, but then a 3-second violation call. Warp drove into the paint and stopped because the interior defense was there to put a stone wall in front of him. Couldn't then realize I better get a shot off here. They're going to get me for 3 seconds. Couldn't get it off in time, so another turnover. Another chance to cut into this 5-point lead goes awry. As you mentioned, 2 for 15, just 4 trips to the free throw line for Carroll College. Spin move, and then threw it away. I thought possibly Robinson had a move there that he could have put it up off the glass on that spin move to the paint. Instead, threw it to the baseline and threw it almost into the crowd.
Well, it's interesting, the defensive philosophy here for UST. You're right, Mark. They're making it really hard to get anything going down low. They're giving them the 3. And you would normally think for Carroll, not a good idea.
Kalajai 3, 2 for 16 now.
But they're not hitting them today, yeah.
Here comes Robinson on the push. Gives it off to the trail. The 3 from the deep corner won't go. Wyman rips down the defensive rebound. Because every time Burnham gets it in that low block, he grabs the double team. Wyman to the basket, to the rim. Count it, and the foul will be on UST. Wyman's got 12. Foul will go against Cameron Gims. That's his 3rd. Team foul number 5. Count the bucket. It's at 41-38. Let's take a look at that drive. Defense player was moving. Offensive player initiated it. If you're moving, you're going to get that rung up on you about every time. Free throw on the way, and Wyman rattles it home. An 80% free throw shooter. He's got 13. We got a 2-point game. Little 2-1-2. Look to maybe double team the wings or the corners here, but now they'll back off into their man-to-man. Just giving UST a different look to take some time off that shot clock. 30 seconds in college basketball, 15-13, winds on down, 12:09 on the game clock. Back out in front into the hands of UST, forces up a 3, hits the front of the lip, loose on the deck, and Burnham rips down the rebound. Neither team shooting well from beyond the arc. 2 for 16 for Carroll, 4 for 15 for UST. Kalajai to Burnham, it's that double team, then a skip pass over to Warp. To Wyman, to Burnham, fakes the shot, kicks it out to Warp, open 3, bullseye. Dane Warp's got 9, Carroll on a 6-0 run, takes a 42-41 lead. And Max Burnham is figuring it out that I'm getting double teamed, somebody's going to be open. And at 6'8", he can skip past that. He did, found Warp, and Warp delivered.
And Warp hits his first 3 of the day after coming in to today's contest, shooting 47% from downtown this year.
Drive to the basket won't go down by Robinson. Here comes Warp, short hands the layup, and that starts transition. Trail, layup, good. What a pass by Robinson to the trail. Nathan Thormalen, he's got 3. And UST retakes the lead at 10:55 in the second half, 43-42. Campbell back over to Warp. Wyman draws a double team. They're going to get the reach-in foul on Kennard Robinson. His first team foul number 6 now for UST. So Carroll College, an 81% free throw shooting team, will be shooting 1-1 from now on with 10:41 to play. That's a big foul.
Yeah, they're a good free throw shooting team, and they're 5 of 5 today from the charity stripe.
Burnham, top of the key, looks inside to Wyman, goes to work, kicks it out to Kalajai's 3, yes! Ife Kalajai's got a couple of 3 balls, nothing bigger than that one, 45-43, 10:18 to play. Pass inside, Talton got great position and scored. Paul Talton, like that young man's interior play. He's got 14. And he gets the ball inside. Look out. Kalajai gives it off to Wyman. Wyman gets that jab step in front of him, does a crossover, looks inside, no look pass, yes! Dade Warp's got 11. Great feed by Wyman, making the extra pass. Moving without the basketball. 47-45. 9:40 to play here in the second half. Back and forth we go. There's the head screen, have to relocate, and then the pass going to be nearly intercepted, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Warp, hands it off to Campbell. Carroll College is going to substitute for the first time as Sheila Von Chenham will check in. They've gone with this starting five most of the second half. Kalajaye turns, shoots, finds himself wide open and drained it. Almost walked with it.
Yeah, it was close.
He's got 8, 4-point lead by Carroll College. 10-point turnaround. Carroll College trailed 41-35. It's a 14-4 run. In the corner, nice ball fake by Flores and throws it into backcourt. Turnover. His teammate, Thurmalin's telling his teammate, Sam Flores, shoot the basketball. Timeout. Full timeout. 8:52 to play here in the second half. 49-45, Carroll College.
Well, they're doing it on the strength of warming up from the field here. Now up to 48% from the field, 20 of 42. Now 4 of 18 from three-point range, but they were 2 of 16, so they've hit their last 2. Meanwhile, UST is 17 of 41 for the field, 42%, 27% from three-point range. They're 70% from the free throw line are the Celts, but they've been just 10 times, and it's about where we were at halftime with the Celts. 7 of 10 from the free throw line, so have not attempted a free throw. Actually, no, they've hit it. They have attempted a couple here in the second half, but not getting to the line where it's a 70% clip from the day. Now rebounding. Carroll starting to get the edge there. 25 rebounds for the Saints, 21 rebounds for the Celts. St. Thomas has turned the ball over 10 times. Carroll has 15 turnovers. But they're starting to move the ball a little bit better, and more than anything else, they're making some shots.
Well, Carroll College is 16 for 24 on 2-point shots.
Right.
They're just not hitting the threes. Forbes got it out top of the key into Wyman in that low left corner. About 10 feet from the basket. Skip pass nearly stolen. Burnham's got it, kicks it off. 3-point from the deep corner, up, hits the side of the rim, no good. Tip try, no good, but Burnham keeps it alive. Warp takes it and scores. Max Burnham kept it alive, and Dane Warp was the beneficiary of it. He got 13. Robinson, nice step through and scores it. Kennard Robinson's got 6, back to a 4-point game as we hit the 8-10 mark here in the second half. Yeah, it's a good one here from Municipal.
Robinson starting to warm up and contribute a little bit offensively. Gets 8 points a contest. They had nothing in the first half, so 3 baskets here as he pulls his team to within 4.
Thorpe goes to the basket, gets a double team, throws it back out. Open 3, way off the mark. Following to get his own rebound, but can't because ripping it down is Thurmalin. 3 on 2, and they're going to get an offensive foul. Tell you, that took some courage by Matt Wyman. He's got 3 fouls, but I tell you, Nathan Thurmalin, 6'6" forward, is a strong young man. I don't know if we can see that again or not. Guess we are. Here comes Wayman. Clearly set up. Maybe a little Hollywood. Well, they got the offensive foul.
Well, I'm running back down the court. Kennard Robertson's asking Thurmalin to throw him the basketball. He was open in the corner.
Ball fake. Wayman goes in. Pull up, jump shot up and good. Wayman with 15, 13 for Warp, 10 for Burnham. 53-47, 3 from the corner, yes! Right through there by Sam Flores. 40% three-point shooter, he's got 9, all from beyond the arc. 53-50, we hit the 7:05 mark of the second half. Warp goes to work. Over to Kalajaye, takes it to the corner. Back to Burnham. Burnham ball fake to the basket, to the rim, gets fouled and scores it. Burnham got Thurmalin up in the air, went up and under him, hit the bucket, the 7th team foul, but this is a chance for a 3-point conventional play here on the drive by Burnham.
Good strong move there by Burnham, and now has 12 points in the contest. Looking for the traditional three-point player. And Match Burnham, remember, Mark, for a lot of the first half, he was stuck on 2 free throws, had just 2 points.
Free throw up, good. 56-50, but the way that Carroll College can shoot free throws, it looks like it may be a bigger lead, if you know what I mean. Deep down in this game, the shot's going to be rejected by Warp on the drive inside by Paris Marquez. You get 6 with the way that Carroll College shoots the free throws. Might be tough. There's the drive and the flat-out rejection. Robinson's got it. He'll reset the UST offense to the basket. Kicks it back out in the corner. Open 3 ball. Hits the side of the rim. UST gets the offensive rebound. Contact inside. They let him play on, and Shilvan Chettam gets the defensive rebound. A little contact there, but nothing called. They'll move on. Kalajaye to Dane Warp. Picked up there by Robinson. Middle overplay, and timeout's going to be called by Carroll College with 6:13 to play. And Carroll College is playing this game with 6 players. They've only substituted 1, and that's Shilvan Chettam, and he's got 7. Shamrock Campbell has yet to score, and he's a starter. And not going much deeper on their side of this ledger is St. Thomas. UST, the Celts haven't substituted much either.
No, they haven't. You know, in the first half, Vila got a handful of minutes, and Osterfjord got a few minutes, but that's been about it. They haven't seen the court at all here in the second half. And Carroll is riding with their starting 5. And again, it's, you know, you talked about it earlier. It's been a struggle for him from 3-point land today, just 4 of 20. You take that out, they're 19 of 27 on 2-point field goals. So, and of course 6 of 6 from the free throw line. If they can keep this lead here, and this is a key margin for them, if they can take this amount of a lead into the last couple of minutes, they're going to be in pretty good shape, because more than likely they will hit their free throws. Another, you know, St. Thomas, they've hit 5 threes today. If we're looking down the stretch here, Flores has been their hot hand. He's 3 of 4 today from three-point range.
Either one of these teams, Ross, don't have a lot of size inside. Max Burnham 6'8", Wyman 6'7". Tall, slender, not real big, and neither is UST. Not a lot of height. Tallest player, 6'5", and that's Nicholas Perez, and he hasn't played. Have a 6'4" guard, but yeah, it's not a lot of height and a lot of size. Either one of these teams. More of this game has been played on the perimeter or the dribble drive, and the contact, and count it. Boy, do I like this game of Kennard Robinson. He's got 8. Fearless. Dribbling downhill. Putting the jets on. Plus, I like the shoes. How about those yellow shoes? We'll get a shot of that.
Yeah, those are nice.
Let's just call it the flash. Up. Kisses it off the glass and draws the foul. 56-52.
You know, that's a big swing right there. Carroll had the ball, and they called a timeout. They didn't execute the backdoor pass. They threw it away.
Backdoor, talking about a backdoor pass. Somebody didn't find out where Match Burnham was, and he got burned the count for the backdoor cut and got the layup. Got to know where ball and man are when you're playing man-to-man defense. 58-53. That last foul was on Dean Ward, by the way, for Carroll College. We'll have another foul inside. That'll be on Burnham. That's his 3rd. Team foul number 6. So both teams are shooting 1-and-1s from now on. Let's get a look at that last backdoor cut. And again, just feeding the baseline. Where you attack a lot of defenses is in the baseline or to the paint off the wing. And Burnham runs baseline and put it up and in. 5:28 to play. 58-53, Carroll College by 5. They trailed by 6 at one time, 41-35. Have gone on a 23-12 run here to take this 5-point lead. Robinson gets it in to NAIA, who's been cold. The jump shot, actually the drive to the basket, and on cue, he puts it up and in. He's got 8, averages 16 a game. 58-55, a one-possession game. Calagiae out in front court, picked up there by Marquez. Dean Warp goes to work. Pull-up jump shot, yes. That might have been a point of emphasis. Drive to the basket, no good. Burnham gets a rebound by head coach Kurt Paulson. Said, guys, let's get the mid-range jump shots to the basket. We're not hitting our threes tonight. Burnham gets it stripped, thought he was fouled as he hits the deck. Here comes UST, but then it's going to be stolen. Length of the pass to Burnham. Up, layup, good. Burnham gives a little hand slap there to Matt Wyman, who got the steal and threw it ahead, and Burnham knew the defender was coming, but put it up and in. A 7-point lead by Carroll College. 4:22 to play. Robinson out front, thought about a three. The drive by Marquez up and good. Paris Marquez has got 11. And a full timeout. UST wants to think about it here. Set up some defense. Carroll's got 2 timeouts remaining. UST has 3. 4:14 to play. Carroll College by 5.
They're doing it now on the strength of their 2-point shooting. They're 22 of 30 on 2-point field goal percentages. Carroll, 52% overall, and that includes them going 4 of 20 from 3-point range. So just 20% for the Saints from behind the 3-point arc. They're perfect from the free throw line, 6 of 6. For UST, they're shooting 44% from the field, 29% from 3-point range, and a respectable 73% from the free throw line on 8 of 11 shooting there. Total rebounds of 4 rebound edge to Carroll, 28-24. Carroll's turned the ball over 14 times, and St. Thomas has turned the ball over 12 times. Saints have 3 players in double figures now. Burnham with 17 leads all scorers. Warp and Wyman each have 15 for the Celts. Talton's still their leading scorer, even though he's been on the bench for the last several minutes. He has 14 points. They also have 11 points from Marquez.
Full court pressure put on now by UST. Calagiae will inbound it. Gives it to Burnham in backcourt. Back to Calagiae, 4:10 to play. Up the far sidelines with the sprint dribble. Gives it over to Warp. Warp attacks, then kicks it out. Play a little bit of keep away here, leading by 5 with 4 minutes exactly to play. Warp on the right wing. Skip pass back out, top of the key. Wyman goes to work. His pass is going to be deflected. Max Burnham goes up and gets it. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on Cameron Gims. That's his 4th. Team foul number 8. And Burnham will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Carroll's Max Burnham is in the line. He's shooting 1-and-1.
Burnham drains the free throw.
And that's the touch of an 86% free throw shooter.
Again, this club hasn't missed yet. Perfect 7 for 7. 8 for 11 for St. Thomas. They've shot it well at the line as well. 63-57, 64-57. Burnham now with 19 at his average, so he started off slow. Going to work is Robinson. Backdoor cut. Up. Hanging in air and scoring is NAIA. He's got 10. Great move by Oro'o NAIA. And a 5-second call. Calagiae was late to get the timeout. Once you get to 4, it's impossible to get to. Once you get to 4, you cannot call the timeout. The referee was there at 4. Kurt Paulson, the head coach of Carroll College, didn't like it, but it was the right call. Out front, Deep in the corner, going to work. Jump shot up, good. Big 4-point play there on the move by NAIA. He's got 12. 64-61, 3:18 to play. Don't go away. The basketball is Campbell. Cross to match Burnham. Burnham skip pass in the corner to Dane Warp. Warp picked up out front there by Marquez. Around the perimeter, into the corner. Berman open three. Way off the mark, air ball. Missed everything. On the rebound is Marquez. Three can tie it. Marquez, step back, two, yes! Paris Marquez with a 6-0 run here by UST. And timeout, Carroll College. They'll have one left. 2:42 to play. What a run here by UST. I don't know if we can get that on tape and take a look at it or not, but what a run there. Getting that 5-second delay of game, or delayed, not getting the ball in. That kind of fueled that, hitting the jump shot. And what a step back by Paris Marquez. He has 13. We're going to take a look at it. There's the drive, little step back. Pretty shot by Paris Marquez. And then Marquez. There it is. It's another angle of it. That's literally unguardable. You get that kind of penetration to be able to kick back with your front foot. And we've got a one-point game.
Well, Marquez had a first half, a good first half. It's been quiet here in the second half until that jumper. He's now got 13 points on 6 of 12 shooting. Hasn't been to the free throw line yet. He's got 1 of 4 from three-point range. So this is a UST team that looked like they were going to be in some trouble with a Carroll team that shoots free throws as good as they do. One thing they had to do was force a turnover, and that's what they did. They had cut the lead to 5, got the 5-second call there, got the ball right back and made another layup. So right now, if you're Carroll and you have a last possession, an air ball by Burnham, which is unusual. He's had a nice game here, particularly in the second half. And Mark, not surprisingly here, UST going to come back. They're going to pressure the basketball.
Full court pressure, looks like it's man-to-man. Throwing it in will be Warp. Needs to get it in and does so to Calagiae. Gets it back in the hands of Campbell. To Burnham, back to Campbell. 2:35 to play, 1-point lead. No need to foul here. You're rooting for the Celts. You don't want to put Carroll College to the free throw line because that's just like giving them 2 points. 10 on the shot clock. Wyman, pull-up jump shot, up, yes. Matt Wyman drills it. Mid-range jump shot, he's got 17. Going to work is Robinson. One-on-one to the basket and blocked by Warp, but Robinson gets his own rebound. Kicks it out. Dribble drive to the corner. Going to work is Arroyo and a layup. Pretty move inside on the drop step. He's got 14, back to a 1-point game. 66-65, minute 45 to play. Warp needs to get it in a hurry and does so. Here comes Burnham. 2-on-1. Kicks it back to Wyman. Wyman goes up and under the baseline. He's going to get fouled.
Flores doesn't like the call. Thought he had cut him off there. The official is going to get the block, and this is going to put Carroll to the free throw line. Again, they'll be shooting 2 from here on out.
NAIA will get the foul, his second. Two shots here for Wyman, who's an 80% free throw shooter, puts it up and in. Wyman with 18, Burnham with 19, 15 for Dane Warp. Second opportunity. And a little bit short, missed the free throw. It's a senior-dominated team here for Carroll College. Been in this tournament a lot, and a blocking foul inside. That'll be the 7th team foul. It'll be a non-shooting foul. That's Wyman's 4th. 7th team foul, and NAIA will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 with a chance to tie it with 1:22 to play. You make the call on that on our monitor.
There have been a lot of offensive fouls called in this game. That not one of them.
Free throw up and not being able to connect on it. Had a chance to tie it up there, and then we'll have a stoppage of play. The shot clock did not start. They need to get that fixed. 1:19. The 30 seconds they'll wind it down to 3 seconds. So a sideline throw, and this is the most important part here, is just getting the ball in is the toughest. So teams that call timeouts late, you got to inbound the ball, and sometimes it's not very easy. Out front with it is Campbell. Both teams have not substituted much. Foul on Robinson. 2 shots into the line. Goes Shamrock Campbell, an 82% free throw shooter.
Looking for his first points of the afternoon. 0 of 5 from the field, all of them 3-point attempts.
Free throw up and rattles it home. His first point of the game. Averages 9. 68-65, trying to get it to a 2-possession game with 1:08 left. 1 timeout for Carroll, 2 for UST, and missed the second free throw. A couple of misses down the stretch here.
The only 2 misses for Carroll.
3 can tie it here. It's a 1-possession game. 1 minute left here in this opening round game of day 2. Drive to the basket, stick back, will not go, and Burnham gets the rebound off the miss by Marquez. Still just a 1-possession game. The shot clock is still on. Kalajai to the basket, kicks it out, and they'll just play catch around the perimeter in the hands of Burnham.
Don't have to foul.
Kalajai has got it on the left wing. He'll center it back out the top of the key with 14 on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock. In the hands of Dane Ward. Really want probably Max Burnham to go get that ball. Wyman crossover, kicks it in the corner. Kalajai for 3, and burned it. That might have been the dagger. 71-65. And missing the dunk. On the dunk was Ilea. Run down by Robinson. 9 seconds left. Robinson shot off the mark. Gets it back, top of the key. UST's got to hurry here. Throws up a 3 off the back of the rim, and that's going to do it. Carroll College is going to advance. Final score, Carroll College 71, UST 65. Big shot there by Ife Kalajai. Put it out of reach. And Carroll College marches on. Quick turnaround for the Fighting Saints. They'll play tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. The winner of the number 2 seed, Stillman, Alabama, and number 7 seed, Oklahoma City. Before we go here, we'll take you through some of the numbers. First of all, for the Celts, the St. Thomas out of Houston, Texas. 14 for Oro'o Ilea. 14 for Paul Tolton. 13 for Paris Marquez. St. Thomas ends their season 23-11. Carroll College goes to 26-7. The 3 seed from the Frontier Conference were led by Max Burnham's 19, Matt Wyman's 18, 15 for Dane Warp, and with that 3, Kalajai hit double figures with 11. Coming up next, number 2, Stillman, Alabama against number 7, Oklahoma City. This is the 82nd annual NAIA Division I Men's Basketball National Championship from Municipal Auditorium. My partner, Ross Cashill, this is Mark Miller. Good afternoon, everybody.